Good morning, guys. I'm gonna quickly share with you two products that we've in the last couple of months acquired for our camping trips. So we've done a lot of research. We've looked at all kinds of options. We've tested a couple of them, and this one is definitely one that will go on every trip with us from now on. So it's called the EcoFlow Camping Light. It's as simple as its name is. There's only one. We made just the one, and I think they nailed it. It is. You can see the size. It's not too big. It fit nice in your hand, but it's a bright light. It works very well. It's got two hooks at the back. You can see they're open-ended, but they're very strong. So you can, and because they're in opposite directions, the openness, you can easily hook it onto a branch or onto a rope or something and hang it, and it won't come off. It will stay there if a wind blows or whatever. Some rain comes, it won't fall off. It is waterproof. I'm not sure about water going into if it falls into a swimming pool or dam or something, if it will still work. It might. It looks like it might survive that. But we've had this specific one has been in lots of rain and so on, and it just keeps working. No problems with it. It's made proper. So it's got the hooks at the bottom. It's got two magnets there, which works very well. You clip it to a roof rack when you parked. You put it like this. Makes nice wide light. Very nice. So they thought about everything with that. It can stand like that on a table. You can put it flat on a table. It will work nicely just when you're eating. You can set it, you can dim it. I'll show you now all the features. But very nicely made. It comes with a little bag, which is surprisingly good quality. It's like a suede type of material. Very nice. If you put it in the bag, you've got it like this, two little ropes to tighten the bag with. Very nice, surprisingly. Definitely some of the product with the best bags that it comes with. And then, so this is what it looks like. It's got a little bit of a shine to it, which makes it look nice. So if you press a button the first time, it's got only the one button. There's no other buttons. So if you press the button the first time, the little lights come on. Says, okay, currently it's fully charged. It's got 5 indicators, so you can see quite nicely how much it's got left. And then if you press it the second time, it comes with a white light, very bright. It's day now, obviously, so it's not, you can't really see how bright it is, but it is nice and bright. If you press it a second time, it becomes a warm white color, and the third time it's a different type of white. It's not so rough on the eyes, and then it's got a flashlight, so you can see there. It's a very nice and bright flashlight, but which is surprisingly useful if you just want to quickly look into the bush. You heard a noise or something. You can just switch it quickly to flashlight mode and look very far. Or you just need a bright light. You're having a braai and you just want to check if your meat is ready, and you just need something a bit bright, or you're looking for your keys or whatever. Then you can switch it to flashlight mode. It's also got a flashing mode. So I call it a SOS mode. So hopefully you don't ever really need this one, other than to show people that it's got it. And then if you switch it again, it switches off. Then as well, other than that, if you hold in the button, it will dim itself gradually until very dim mode, and if you press it again, it will brighten it again. So very nice. You can switch it sometimes when you're eating. You don't want it to be too bright. You just want a little bit of light so you can see where stuff when you're moving around. Then you can switch it to dim. It obviously uses considerably less battery if it's the dimmer it is set. So we were looking so that light modes and so on is nothing new. All other lights most of the time these days have it. What made this one for us and why we selected this specific one is I was looking for a light that will last for a whole camp. we had other lights before you go camp, you light your fire, you're sitting nicely, but before you even eat, the light starts to die a bit because it's now, the battery is getting flat. So I was looking for a battery company that makes a light. And this is exactly what this is. They just made the one light, the EcoFlow Light. So it's actually a battery company. They make power stations, they make big power stations for a house or for camping. And if you pick it up, you can feel you've got a battery in your hand. It's got proper weight to it, but it's got a nice light. So they say at low brightness it will last 168 hours. We haven't tested that, but I can tell you we've gone many weekend camps, and if you use it a Friday night and you use it again a Saturday night, it's still got battery left to charge your phone on the Sunday. So we've never charged this on a trip away. That's a 2-day trip, and you leave it on through the night. It's still got plenty of power when you get home on a Sunday evening. So that's what I liked about it. I don't have to through the weekend now. I have to go charge my light, and I have to this, and the light died, and I forgot next morning or next evening, second evening, I forgot to charge my light, and now I don't have lights. So for me, that was the biggest thing. So this one checked that box perfectly, and we've tested it, and it's not just on paper that it lasts so many hours. You can easily go a whole weekend with this light, and you won't have to worry about plugging it in and charging it. In fact, it's got an output. You can charge your phone from it. It doesn't charge very quickly, other things, but it does charge it enough that you can get your phone on and use it. So it is a nice extra that it's got to just charge something or get something to work. So it's got the two connectors. One side is an input and one side is an output. So on the input side, you've got the USB-C port. So it comes with a nice thick white cable. So you can just plug that in, and you plug that into your USB somewhere in your car or wherever you've got a battery pack, and you can charge it. Then if it's charged and you're happy and you want to charge something else, let's say you've got your phone died, you need to quickly get that going. It's got a normal USB port, and you just plug that in, or whatever else, other USB cable, and you can charge your phone with that. So very, very nice. It's got the waterproof little latch there that can close it both sides, and it just works. So I can highly recommend this. I bought these myself. I bought them straight from EcoFlow. I definitely recommend you buy it straight from them. You get all kinds of extras. I'll show you now what we got extra from them. They ship it separately, so it doesn't matter if you buy 1 or 10 at a time. You don't pay for shipping. They ship it individually anyway, so you can order one today, one tomorrow. It's going to cost you the same if you bought. So get yourself one, test it. If you're happy with it, order a couple of more. We did that. We got a couple of them. You want, what makes these nice is because they're small, you can take a couple of them with you, and you can just spread them around your campsite, which is nice. So you don't have one light, and if you're standing here, you don't have light by your fire, you don't have light by your car. You can put one on the roof rack, one by the braai. We just hang it in the tree from a tree. A couple of them by your tent. Very, very nice because they're so small and they last. You don't have to. If you take 4 of them now, you need 4 cables, 4 USB ports, all that stuff. You know, it's charged. You charge them at home and you go. So yes, very nice and bright light. Not too bright. It's not a spotlight. But if you have a couple of them, you put them on your gazebo, one on each side, stuff like that. Very nice. I definitely recommend having more than one. Don't just buy one, buy a couple of them. Not the cheapest light you'll get, but certainly not the most expensive. And it's I can tell you personally, they're made to last. It's not something that after the first trip you're going to throw away because it's not working like it was when it was new. So yes, it's got, I don't know the specs of a battery, they don't tell you a lot, but I can tell you it lasts. It's a proper battery. So it's a EcoFlow battery. They actually do batteries, so they know how to do a proper battery. So yes, that's the one. Then something that we got with it, because they have all kinds of specials and promotions and things. They send you all kinds of stuff. So we got an EcoFlow torch. Nothing particularly fancy about it, other than it's properly made. It's a high quality torch. It can extend like this. Most torches these days do that kind of thing. It's also USB-C charger to one side, with a little thing that makes it nice and closed, and then the button on the other side. Same features as this one. You can do all kinds of different lights, all kinds of brightness, flashing light, SOS light, that kind of thing. So they do have a torch also. I think it costs about 200 Rand or something. We got this one, they had a promotion. You get a wheel that spins sometimes on the website, and if you're lucky, you get a torch, and they ship it to you for free, even if it's just a torch. Within a day or two, you have it. So yes, I can highly recommend it. I wouldn't say it's the only light you'll take on your camp. You might want to take a big spotlight, depending on your setup. We've got a small setup. We live out of our car, so for us this is quite adequate light. We just have a different light on inside our tent with a motion sensor that comes on and off by itself. So yes, so give it a try. If you don't like it, if you have used it and it stopped working or something like that, let me know in the comments. As I say, we've got 3 of them, and all 3 of them works flawlessly, perfectly. It's very easy to hook onto something. That's one of the nicest things. You don't have to, it doesn't have a stand. One thing that also was for me a problem was, if it's got a tripod, if it's got something now it needs to stand somewhere, people fall over it, they bump it, falls over, especially these high tripod ones. So everybody's wondering, when is this thing going to fall, and it's expensive. This one is much cheaper. If you hook it somewhere, nobody can knock it over because it's in the air. It's out of the way. Kids can't reach it because it's hanging in a tree. So yeah, I like this compared to the other ones with the tripods, or any kind of stand for that matter. But you might have a mix of lights depending on your setup. I know everything camp related, especially, it depends what works for you. All I'm saying is this works for us, and I think more people should be aware of it. It's not the common light that you find on the internet, but give it a Google. I'll put a link to it in the description to get straight to it. I can highly recommend it. So yes, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and like our video, and feel free to comment in the comment section. Tell us what you think. If you think it's a rubbish light, tell me that. I'll try other lights. More than happy to suggest a different light if you think there's something way better than this. But I'd like to see what you think. So please subscribe. Please help us grow our channel, and let us know what you think. Thank you for watching.